Hello everyone, and welcome to my simple guide for ordering cards during the Cardconomist live stream. It's me, the Cardconomist. I've been doing this for about 3 years. We're a very trusted channel. In fact, if you did not know, this is one of the oldest channels for rip and ship card openings. Not only that, we created our very own card grading service. And so a lot of people open up cards over here just so that they can send them off to grade with me. It's very exciting, actually. Ooh, here's some cards. Look at these beautiful pulls, man. Dragonite, oh my God, Gengar. So I get to grade all these later, and it makes me very excited. So maybe you are watching the live stream and you want to join, but you're not sure how. Now, there's another way to learn how to participate. There's a link in the description. I'll show you. Here it is, the description of the live stream, how to order cards. So you could click on this link and just read that link. But you're over here watching the video because you don't want to click on a link and you don't want to do any reading. I don't blame you. I don't like to read either. I like to watch everything on YouTube. So we're just going to explain it. It's pretty simple. Basically, people use my PayPal link in the description to place an order, and then they wait their turn, and then I open their cards, and then their cards go into one of these cute little drug baggies. That's right, your Poke Drugs. And your baggie gets sorted onto the table in a alphabetical order, except there's so many people on the table now, it still takes me a long time to find baggies these days. Yeah, so that's it. In a nutshell, you build up your baggie, and then when you feel like you're ready to ship your cards out, you pay $8 in the United States and tell me, I want to ship all my cards out. Please ship. I create a label when I run into that order in PayPal, and then your cards go out in the next day or the next couple days. It depends. Like if we're on a weekend, I don't ship on the weekend. But yeah, so that's it. That's it in a nutshell. You build up a baggie by placing PayPal orders. When you order, you must always leave a message. So that is a typical new guy mistake. You'll place an order, and then your order won't include a message, and then I don't know what you're opening. So and then at which point I go, oh, sorry, can't help you. You don't want to be that guy who forgets to leave the message because man, now you're just sitting around trying to communicate to me what you want. And I guess if you are in that situation where you're struggling to communicate, don't forget, you can send me a second PayPal order of only 1 penny. So you can send 1 cent to me and attach a message to that. So if you send an order and you realize, oh gosh, I forgot the message, just send me another order for 1 penny and attach a message to that. And then in the live chat, you can like wave me down and be like, oh, go read my penny message. Okay, so in case you have any troubles with that. So that's it. Let's take a little look at that link. Actually, we'll take a look at a couple links in the description. So we're back on the YouTube description. Here's if you want to be a member of the channel. Memberships are only $2. You get a Pokeball next to your name. You get all the cool emojis. People really like the memberships. We got some guys that have been members for almost 2 years now. This Discord is to the Cardconomist social Discord server, or we just hang out and talk there. Here's my TikTok. I make exclusive TikTok content just for the TikToks. Pokestand Marketplace is my new Discord server, and it's only for selling and buying stuff when it comes to Pokemon cards. So that's new. We're almost up to 1,000 members if you want to join. My Instagram, which I basically ignore. My eBay, which I don't sell anything on eBay. And my older YouTube channel, The TheCardconomist, where we played a lot of Monster Hunter. So that's what that channel is all about. It has like 130,000 subscribers. Speaking of which, if you haven't taken a moment and subscribed to this channel, I'd really appreciate it. Okay, pay for cards here. This is in my description. It says PayPal. Look, it says TheCardconomist because that's when I made it. But yeah, this is where you would pay. You'd click on this link. I don't ship bulk cards. A lot of people say, hey, can I have my bulk cards? No, you may not. Just letting you know that ahead of time. It says right here, leave a message so that I know what you're buying. Use goods and service because, PayPal wants to make money off of, providing its service. So if we did everything friends and family, PayPal would get very mad. Include the status of your bag in the message. So this is really simple. For new guys, it might sound confusing, but basically I'm asking, do you have a bag? And that's all I'm asking. And you can give me details, like it's a big bag or a small bag. So here's shipping. Shipping in the United States is $8. You buy this. You pay for a round of shipping when you want to ship out. And this is international. It's a lot more expensive international, I'm afraid. 18 and another 14 if you have a real heavy bag. You must include phone number for international shipping. So when you pay for the shipping, send me the phone number in the message. All right, and then these are the things for sale. So you can see there's a little price next to it, live custom, large custom. individual cards, booster packs, which is very common. This is what people mostly buy over here, are the booster packs. So that's it. You know, let's say you wanted to buy 10 Brothers of Legend Yu-Gi-Ohs. Well, 10 times 4 would be 40. So you would send me $40 on PayPal, and you would include a PayPal message that says, I bought, 10 Brothers of Legend Yu-Gi-Oh packs. That's it. And then you sit back, you relax, you listen for your name to be called. It does take a while for your name to get called, typically. The wait times on the channel have gotten pretty crazy, especially on certain nights. You could be waiting like, anywhere from an hour to 3 hours for your turn. So I'm actually kind of interested in a website that shows people who has gone, and it gives people a sense of maybe who's next. Excuse me. So if you're a website developer who thinks you can make that work alongside my PayPal, maybe we hook up and do something. I haven't been working on any kind of website up to now because my wife wants to work on the website. She is a software engineer herself, but I don't know. We haven't actually done anything, so maybe it's time to hire someone because she's so busy. She's got her own job, right? The other thing is I've been putting all of my attention on opening up the card grading service, and even now I'm just so busy with that because there's so many grades that people just want to grade everything. So, I mean, I'm in the process of hiring somebody. Hopefully that makes it easier. But yeah, so you might wait 1 to 2 to even 3 hours to see your cards opened. You could order something called a roll call. A roll call allows you to know who's in line. You can listen for your name to be called out in the roll call, and this will give you an idea of where you are in line. Yeah, we started offering those a little while back. But yeah, so get comfortable, wait your turn. When your turn rolls around, I'll call your name out, and then I'll open all your cards. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll place your cards into your bag. Hopefully you pull the hot ones, and then if you pull really cold, you will cry a little bit. We'll put your cards to the side, and one day when you decide to ship, you can say, all right, ship me out $8, here you go. That's it. That is it. Let's talk about special things. So what's up with these slabs here? These slabs on display actually are for sale. You could send me $420 and buy this beautiful Legendary Collection Ammonite. And we always have different things going on this table, different kinds of slabs. Here's something special. This is called the Vintage Medium. The medium's an unusual thing that typically you don't find it on the YouTube, the description menu. This is a custom booster pack item. There's 7 custom booster packs that I put together on the spot, and then I open them for you guys. And you will, if you purchase one of these, hopefully you would pull the victory bell out of that custom booster pack. But 6 people will not. That's what a vintage booster pack is. Here are the live custom Blisters over here. These are extremely popular. They're $20 a piece. And the trick with these is you don't know who's ahead of you, so you really don't know when your turn is going to show up if you bought some of these. But basically the way they work is these live custom boosters may contain a cheap, sort of valueless holographic card in them. So you paid $20 for this, but obviously this holographic card is not valued at $20. However, as you continue to open them, you might get one of these. And you flip it around, and it says this thing 9.558. And what that really is a slab. Where'd those slabs go? Did I put it to the side? Would it be this? Okay, so that would have been this one right here. So you would have pulled this Tentacool 9.5 first edition fossil, and that's a gem mint with CGC. So this is like similar to a PSA 10, right? Anyways, that's what you would have pulled. So let's say you and another guy order one live custom. He will pull the Fire Energy, and if you're lucky, you will pull the hit, and you pick up that Tentacool for $20. And that's the concept of it. Sometimes there's some real crazy stuff in these live customs. You might get lucky. There might be a huge row of cold pulls and then one big hit at the end. That's kind of what you want. Like the Tentacool, all right, maybe he's okay. But what you really want is for something crazy to come out of the live customs. And that only happens after a lot of cold packs have been removed from the box. So, it's like opening up any booster box of Pokemon cards. A booster box of, let's say, Evolving Skies over here. It contains 36 packs, the majority of which really don't contain anything, just common cards and a holographic. And then maybe like 2 booster packs in the entire box may have a card that is worth like $200, if that. Many of these booster boxes don't even have that. So you might go through a whole case of Evolving Skies, which is quite expensive. And in that entire case, you might have one Rayquaza VMAX alternative art. You know what I'm saying? So that's very similar, actually, to my live custom boosters, but they're very fast. So it takes a long time to go through a case of, Evolving Skies. Doesn't take very long to burn through all your money opening up these live customs. And so a lot of value can be held in a very short period, because these cost $20 a pack. The Evolving Skies are like, what, I think now they're up to $7 a pack. That's because they're selling so fast and because the cost of the boxes are rising. All right, so those are live customs. They're very popular, by the way. I mentioned that already. Here is some more stuff you might learn. Here is something called the large. So if you're not comfortable with the live custom boosters because you're scared someone's going to snipe you, we have the large, which works on a reserve list. Anytime you see these kinds of things, or this over here, these are called reserve lists, where we reserve you a spot, and each spot represents a booster pack that's going to be opened for you once the list is filled up. Of course, that leads to a problem where if you're not watching all the time, you might actually miss when the list goes off. So you might miss seeing your pack open. So the benefit of it, though, is if you buy into the list and you change your mind later, you can tell me, hey, refund me, get me off of that list. I don't want to be in it. That's not true with the live customs. Once you buy in, there's no backing out. That's the rule. No backing out of live customs. But you can back out of this as long as it hasn't been opened yet. Now, the large and the sublist are part of the same thing. A sublist allows you to buy one $20 booster pack, and out of those 10 or 11 booster packs, there's going to be two really hot pulls, and those hot pulls are for these main list large packs. So two guys off of this list will be thrown onto this list, right? So basically, the sublist is just like a sidekick to the main list. It helps people get over here for $20, but then other people will pull cold. Ooh, nothing but hollows. The main list is where the real beef goes down with the large. So the large is cool. It's different from the live customs in the way that we put some really expensive cards in the large. So like, see this Zekrom and Reshiram? These are the chase pulls in the large. They're really pricey. They're from Black and White era. And these would never go into the live customs. That's what you need to understand. These two cards would never go into the live custom because they're too expensive. There would have to be too many cold packs in a row in order to afford to put these into the live custom. So these only ever make it into a large list. There's some other cool pulls in the large. Like these could all go in the live customs. I add these on so that there's, some other nice pulls to look forward to. But these two cards are it. These are why we have the large. So that's cool. The large and the live customs. They're very similar to each other in concept, but slightly different. They're different versions of each other. Here is another reserve list. You may be familiar with this. This is for a box break. So you can check and see what box we're breaking. And we tend to break some cool stuff. This time it's going to be a box of XY Breakthrough. Getting in a box break has some benefits. Let's say you ran off and you bought 2 packs of Breakthrough on the internet. Well, you don't really know if the guy selling the booster pack went and found the hot pull in the box and now he's just selling off the searched packs, the junk packs. You have no way of knowing that. In a live stream box break, you're guaranteed to see it unraveled right in front of your eyes, so you know you're getting good, box fresh, untampered with booster packs. Now, the downside for me is it takes a long time to do a box break. So they are a little bit pricey to get into sometimes, but I think it's worth it in the end. So that's Breakthrough, and they're very popular. People love those. We also do pack breaks. I haven't done one recently as of this video, but let's say that pack fresh. So a pack break would look like this. You've got this Gym Heroes booster pack. We will put it there. There's what? 10 cards inside of the pack break. So we would take 10 energy cards and people would buy one spot in the pack break. I'd write your name down. And then when the pack break goes off, because all 10 spots have sold, we would shuffle up the names and then we would open up the pack and pull one card at a time based on the name list, the energy cards. We would pull a card out. Maybe you pull Rattata, maybe you pull Pikachu. Each person would get one card, and then one person would get the holographic card at the end, hopefully you. So basically it's a way of dividing up the cards in the pack and the cost of the pack. So the people who struggle will be those who pull like a trainer card, that, and it's not rare. And the peoples who will really benefit from a pack break is anyone who buys 1/10 of the booster pack, but pulls the hit in the pack, right? So that's the benefit. We haven't done those in a while, but we'll bring them back. Right now, I feel like vintage packs are actually overpriced, and I think they're crazy overpriced. So we're doing these vintage mediums because I think these are underpriced, like this Victory Bell. He's $140. He's already graded 10. I think he's great. So we're doing slab vintage mediums at the moment. All right, let me think. There's so many great questions that always come up. Let me think about it. How about this as a subject? Some people decide they want to cancel their order while they're waiting in line. Can you do that? You can, to a limited degree. So if you ordered live customs, you can't do it at all. It's just not allowed. In fact, there's so many rules for live customs. You really ought to click on that link in the description on how to order cards. Read all the rules. There's a lot of rules. We're very strict on those. I'm warning you ahead of time. You ought to read the rules, and we're very strict because people don't want to feel like anyone's cutting in line. People don't want to feel like somebody tampered with their odds of pulling a hot card. So that's why we have to have a lot of rules. And one of the main rules is you cannot refund once you place the request. So be sure you want those. But let's say you ordered a round of, I don't know, a round of Evolving Skies, and your turn comes up and you say, hey, you know, I'd rather have Chilling Reign. Can I have Chilling Reign instead? I can do that under this circumstance. A hot pull has not been pulled out of Evolving Skies just before your turn. Does that make sense? So some guys think they're real clever, and what happens is, let's say a hot pull comes out of Evolving Skies, and they go, oh no, I ordered Evolving Skies. I want to avoid, pulling the cold ones. I just want to go after the Chilling Reign and try to get a hit. Can't do that. We consider that searching. So if a hot pull comes out of the Evolving Skies, just as it's about your turn, can't back out of the order. On the other hand, if that has not occurred and you genuinely just don't like Evolving Skies, you realized we can swap you. But it really comes down to that. Did a hot pull already come out just as you requested? Well, we can't allow that because that would be searching. We got to be fair to everyone. We know we don't want that scenario occurring. Let me think. We got junk boxes. A lot of people ask, what is a junk box? That is in the menu. So a junk box is a priority mail box just like this one. You can see the size of it. And I toss all of the Japanese cards and other TCG cards into here and just put one strip of tape on it. They are not packaged very well. They may arrive damaged. And you can buy one of those, I think, for 18 bucks. People like those because they're just a real big mix of cards. None of the cards are very valuable. It's just a fun thing. Let's see. What else? If I sit here, I'll imagine you guys always ask me a ton of questions. Let's see. Just trying to think of a question that you might ask. People ask so many questions. It's funny because we're already here. I feel like I've answered a lot of them. Tell you what, I've got a good idea. Let me go click on that link, and the link will actually answer some questions too. So I'm just going to read over that now that we've reached this point in the video. All right. Boop. Prices are in USD. Prices are per list. There's a $7 minimum order. Pay with PayPal. You must send a message. Orders missing a message. We'll have to get back in line. How to ship your cards. Live custom boosters. Large custom boosters. Livestream rules. Custom booster packs are open in order. You cannot refund them. You can't refund booster packs where another buyer just pulled a hit. This is important. Cool. So if I mess up the order of the packs based on how people ordered, I can try to fix the order. However, if I mess it up by too much, like if, let's say, you got skipped a long time ago because I just didn't see your order, we consider that part of the RNG. So we're talking about pull order here. So let's say you ordered 5 Evolving Skies, and because I'm human, I make an error and I miss your order. You sit there, you're waiting for your order, and then you realize, wait a second, he just never pulled me. What about my turn? And then I look at the list and I go, oh my gosh, I missed you. Well, we consider that mistake part of the RNG of opening packs. Typically, the way I'll resolve it is I'll get a fresh booster box. I'll open that. I don't always say that's what I do, but that's what I do. Or maybe there's already 2 boxes open, or maybe there's only one box left. Whatever the case is, I'll try to open your packs in a random order. So I'll like go to the back of the box or the side of the box and pull your packs from there. So that's what happens if you get missed. Of course, you could ask for a refund as well in that scenario if you want to refund. Slab Away. Right, we have a service called Slab Away. I should talk about that. So down here in the description, give me a minute. There we go. So this is real popular. We have this service called Slab Away. Pick one slab to reserve for yourself and pay a $25 reserve fee. So basically what happens, let's say you like this ammonite. Oh man, I want that ammonite. So what I'll do is you can pay me $25 to take this off the table, which means I can no longer sell it. I write your name on the back, and then I create a listing for you in my Slab Away channel in Discord. So let's see the Discord real fast. Here it is, Cardconomist Discord. And we're going to zoom up here to the Slab Away channel. So here's the Slab Away channel, and I will put your name in here as well as how much money's left. So Matthew Hayes has $225 left on his Umbreon that he slabbed away in January. You're given 6 months to pay off that slab. And then when it's done being paid off, it becomes yours. So there's no down payment required. There's no payment minimum per month. It's just pay when you feel like it. And then if you fail to pay it off in 6 months, I just take it back. Let's say you put $100 on that ammonite. Would you get $100 back? Actually, there would be a $20 cancellation fee. So you would only get $80 back, and even the initial $25 reserve fee, that is also not refunded because, you know, you took away my ability to sell him when you reserved him for 6 months. So if you take away my card for 6 months and my ability to sell him, I have to charge you a fee for that. And the cancellation fee, really the cancellation fee is there to make sure that you don't just speculate on the market. So let's say you get the ammonite, hold him for 6 months, and then you watch to see if his value goes up or down over time, and you only pay him off if the card goes up. That's a big problem for me. In fact, the cancellation fee might be evolving in the near future to include a rule where if the slab fell in price over time, you actually are responsible for paying a much higher cancellation fee. So, you know, I can't really afford to have a whole bunch of people put my slabs into reserve and then only the ones that went up in price sell off and all the ones that went down in price, people abandon. That is pretty bad for me. And between the $25 reserve fee and the $20 cancellation fee, for a lot of cards, the cancellation and reserve fee will take care of that. But there are some cards where I lose more than $45, like this one, because when a card's really expensive, $420, it has a large amount that it can lose over time, only if the card market falls. So some cards really don't lose value. Here's one, Dark Golbat. He was for sale and nobody bought him for a long time. That's what happened with him. He fell in price, but really not by much, so it doesn't really affect me too much either way. In fact, I did really well with this Dark Golbat. It says here I obtained him for like $270 when I obtained him. So, you know, even if I sold him today, I'll make like not quite double what I paid, but close to double. So anyways, now you understand Slab Away. How about card grading? How does that work? It's pretty simple. You just pay the fee per grade. Right now, the regular grade is $25, and you may wait 2 months for it to grade. Of course, the wait time adjusts by demand. We have Express, which is $40, and your card gets graded about in 4 to 5 days right now. It's crazy. We're getting so many Express grade requests that I can't keep up with that either. It's really wild. We also have instant grading, which only one person has ever ordered. Instant grading occurs the moment you order it, and I take it during the live stream and I go grade it and encapsulate it, which is really crazy. It takes me about 15 minutes, which is, believe it or not, pretty fast, but it does take me 15 minutes. And the first time we did it, we lost like 30 viewers because people didn't want to wait around for that. So who knows if that'll stay in the menu? Maybe. Yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll do a little giveaway too. Anyways, yeah, that's everything. I welcome you to try ordering cards, and if you like it, order some more. When you order cards, you support this channel. If you stick around in the community, it's a lot of fun, a lot of positive vibes. We talk a lot about the news. We talk about the Pokemon market. Sometimes you get some nice looking slabs you might be interested in. The slab away service has helped a lot of people obtain cards they could not otherwise afford. The card grading service has helped a lot of people grade cards that they pulled in the live stream that they really love, especially cards that just came out. You know, nothing's faster than opening packs live and then saying, all right, now express grade this. When a new set comes out and it arrives on the table, we can open it and express grade it so quickly. It's just faster than PSA. That's the bottom line. And it probably always will be. There's no paperwork. Like with PSA, you're going to do this paperwork. You're going to ship it out to them. They have to wait for it to arrive. You're in line with like a million other people who are express grading. And PSA is a bigger system. They got more people. They're you know, but they're still going to have a turnaround time, maybe a month, maybe 2 months. And then they got to ship it back to you, which takes like a week. So, you know, express grading over here is very fast. And it's just a lot of fun. All right, so we got some cool stuff going on. I thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you tonight.